Alright. So, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We'll continue along with the head motions. Is what I would say, but I've been looking at this earlier today, and then after a little bit, it pissed me off. So I've been changing how it currently looks. Namely, where the hair actually comes down from the head has been adjusted. Actually a fair amount, so at this point it is at least somewhat accurate to say that my current right, well, X positive, Y positive, and then also the Y negative on it are no longer accurate because I changed the just regular X positive without the Y change. At the current stage, I'm making adjustments. Some parts of it definitely don't feel quite right. The problem, well, I guess part of things that really makes us a little bit messy to work with is this giant thing blocking the front of this normally, which does somewhat affect exactly how everything needs to sit. Why is that being blocked? Where should this be coming down from? This should be coming down from, like... Can I lean this more? It should actually be leaned less, while also being pushed forward more. Less than that. What the heck is happening here? Why is it doing this? Feel like right here-ish. So, just gonna go ahead and make a whole bunch of adjustments. See how I feel about most of the parts beyond that. I should actually go more like that. Actually pull this in more, which I pull in less. Because this is actually going over the top of the head here. What? Okay, don't grab that point, please. What is covering right here? You're fairly... Actually, wait, are you fairly high up or you're not high up? What's in front of this? Ah! Where is this? Oh, this is covering it. Oh, pulling it away. This... I think the point of the head is actually all the way back here. That means we should really be... This is pulling this into the head. This should actually be like pulling back. Pulling something leaning, but pulling the origin from here. Ooh. Force the lean a little bit more here. How do I feel about that? I think I can literally grab you and just reduce this by a bit. Where does that bring the? Where are you? Where are you sitting now? Managed to separate this one single strand here. There's the inner piece here. Hello there, how you doing? How are you doing indeed? Oh, what we want to do was... I pull this a tad. How do I pull this over? Got that. Well, that's... That's the best way to pull this around. Right about there, alright? Oh, what the heck did I do to this? All that. Mm-hmm. Right, where are we looking from? We're looking closer to... I'm gonna bring this inwards. I think literally gonna bring it inwards this way. Go more like about here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do I feel about... Ugh. Bup, bup, Hmm. All of that. Hmm. I got that. And then we want you... I guess the back piece is the that's about there. Okay, let's go with that. Where are we looking here? What's happening to this piece here? That feels about right though. Leave that as it is for now. I feel like I need to pull you back a whole bunch. What's the best way to do? And what the heck happened here? That really scares me. I mean, it doesn't affect any parts because it's beyond where these parts are controlling, but still bothers me a lot. It's just like, don't be that wild, that would be nice. Blah 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 bum. Bum bum. La ba 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 ba. It's also the reality it just doesn't reach that far around. As long as that looks fine and that looks fine. Okay, so this other bit I want to change was how far back this pulled. Namely you, we want to literally pull you all the way around the hip. This is literally the edge of the head right here. Let's go like that. Hello there, how you doing? That is the edge of the trickle part of the head right there. I'm gonna adjust the braid a little bit to fit this as well, but... I think the ponytail is probably the only bit that is largely fine here. Okay, where's a braid? Ba, 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 ba. Can I pull that all the way around? I think I can do. Just set that there. Why is this so stretched? And there's the former really suffered. I can just see how much I like bent it. Okay, we're gonna copy that and plop down. That means that mask now needs to go there. Hope that it works and behaves correct. For you. Why does this have so many points? Oh dear. I mean, you do something about the ear, but the ear can wait. Why is this moving up? What happened here? Not you. You. I'm pushing. Right. Or something like that. Then we're just gonna yank this back a tad. Okay, that's about that. Nice, so I can make that for a bit. Alright, what who's poking out through here? Which one's you? Probably you, right? Shift back a bit. Okay, how do I feel about that? I feel better about that, I think. Sure. Alright. Okay, so adjustments. I should go too far around. You. What the heck do you want? Alright. Oh. That should actually be... Wait, no. We hit over the top. Hmm. Hmm. Can we not yank on a single point there? That would be very nice. Hmm. Yeah. I feel like I should actually be following you and down a fair amount and turn. We'll grab you, bring you in add. Grab you, bring you in add. Ugh. Okay, got that. Hmm. Hum. Hmm. Okay, the braid is moving with interpolation, so do we need to interpolate this as well? Apparently detaching. The other choice is just glue this down, but I don't know how much I want to just glue down one part of this, so let's just give this interpolation and just see how it behaves. It is now turning or tilting onto the former a lot more than it was before. Yeah, that's probably better if I just do it like this. Up. We call that gel, usually. I don't remember the last time I gelled my hair. They call it gel in other countries too. What do you call it? Wax? No. Is it? We call it hair gel. I only recently found out that chocolate fish is apparently a very Kiwi thing, so I don't know how many things are just a cultural thing. Well, marshmallow, chocolate fish for Easter. What the heck am I doing with? Apparently it's not a thing in Aussie either, which is our closest neighbor in terms of culture as well, so that would make sense. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos recently from a cooking channel that's been doing a lot of like American fast food things, which have been relatively interesting. It's usually one of the things I hear, especially was it with the increasing number of franchises opening branches all the way down this side of the world, where there's like this big disconnect between the ones who do the America size and the ones that do like foreign size servings. Mostly with the drinks. It's always quite an impressive thing whenever you go to a fast food place here and they do the full American sized drinks, because that thing is huge. though you really have to make drinks last at most fast food places here, because you don't get free refills like anywhere, apart from I think Taco Bell does it, and I think KFC might still do free refills. I'm not sure actually. I feel like there's definitely differences in food standards, even for like chain restaurants when they go across the world. Because I actually started, whenever I go for fast food nowadays, I do actually go to Taco Bell a lot, and I have never had a problem where I'll end up on the toilet for hours at a time, like everyone describes it in America, or at least the ones that make it to Twitter anyway. It was pretty funny when I think it was like I saw a tweet from Taco Bell that was just like, we've got this new menu item, and it was, I think it was Detroit's, I think it was like Detroit sewer was like, we are ready. It was definitely a different impression of the food over here. I think they opened a Costco's recently, and everyone's just like, why the hell do you need to buy that much shit at a time? Is it Costco's? Costco's the one with the membership, right? The one that just bulk sells everything. Or was that a different one? At least it's like the things you really see when you import culture somewhere else. Wow. I need something to control the line here. What's happening here? You. I don't really have a good way of controlling the line here though, which is the main thing. Oh, see how that helps. The economy in most countries isn't doing well. I mean, I did notice that the biscuits I usually snack on has shrinkflated again. I think it's missing like 6 or 7, which is actually quite a lot given how small these tubes are starting to get. I mean, I've been trying to cut down on snacking in general, so honestly, it's probably a good thing. It just sucks that I'm still paying the same price for them. I mean, like, the main problem is that I understand why they're doing it. It's just like, when it comes down to it, the fact that they are offering, like, they're covering their costs while offering you the same thing at the same price. From a business perspective, it is, like, the best they can do, for the most part. Who's controlling that part? It's probably who, right? And this is starting to get messed up. Bring that down. Bring that. Oh, no. You, what are you sticking out for? Alright, what's happening here? Pulling way too far in, isn't it? What was I talking about before? Oh, getting back on the fast food note. I think the one thing I've learned about American fast food, for whatever reason, was supposedly eating at Long John Silver's is basically a death wish or something because they just serve you raw fish. At least that's what I understood from the people who talk about it. I mean, everything's deep fried, so like, of course it's unhealthy. That's fast food. Like, you're not really going to fast food to be healthy. Let's be real. It was like, was it that one time I ordered a wrap when they first started offering them from some fast food place? I can't remember which one it was, but all of my mates had like finished eating by the time mine was done. Like, none of their staff was trained to make it, I swear, because they basically just sat there and was like, there's no way anyone's ordering this. Like, who wants to order a healthy looking wrap at a fast food place? And I feel like that's like definitely a regulations thing, right? Because at least when there is Long John Silver over here, but there's literally never been a problem. Like, I've eaten there plenty of times. It's just like pretty much the fish and chips fast food over here. I mean, it's like, otherwise, like, when you want fish and chips here, you pretty much have to go to like, individually owned stores. I mean, it's the same with like the Taco Bell, right? I've literally never had a problem of ending up on the toilet for hours at a time after eating it. Because I just don't know if it's like the way or the things they put in the food is just like different or something. That's always something I find a little interesting. I mean, I'm like at least somewhat familiar with how cultures affect food, but generally I imagine most of the time when you're going from a Western country to another Western country, the food menu doesn't change too aggressively. I mean, KFC in Hong Kong had custard tarts, and it had rice bowls. I don't think I ever actually ate like chicken at KFC in Hong Kong. I always had like a rice bowl. Like, if I want to get fancy at the KFC's there, then that's when I get a custard tart. I mean, was it unhealthy as in when it was made correctly, or was it unhealthy as in it was probably raw? Every time I hear about Long John Silver's in America is that the fish is raw. Wouldn't be surprised about that. You know, was it one of the food channels that I've been watching a lot recently? They ranked, was it the chicken burger from Long John's pretty highly. Like, they ranked all of their fish stuff as uneatable, and then the chicken was fine. It was actually one of the better ones within the, was it the fast food chicken sandwiches, which I found pretty interesting. Because that person, like that channel, they're pretty brutal with the way they score things. Like, pretty hard to get a good score out of them. I hope there's more regulations around how chicken is handled, since that generally will kill you if you serve it to people raw. I'll think about it this way. A recommended serving of French fries is 15 fries. So whenever you get served any huge plate of fried stuff, it's like way too much. At least that was things like learned from Food Theory. And generally Food Theory does a pretty good job of like sourcing all of the information. But generally I would trust them when they talk about regulations and things. Bring you in. see. Oh, I bother asking which mob that is, even though I think I have a generally good guess based on popularity. Oh, what's happening here? Why you like to lightly way? And what the heck is happening here? Oh, why you like that? Oh, like that. Yeah, that would have been the first guess. I don't think any other mob has gotten that much favoritism in general. That is yet another beautiful measurement based on appearance in thin books. Trinity one. I don't know if I know what the Trinity one looks like. The Gehenna one, I definitely know, because that's... At least I am pretty sure that's the one that has made the many appearances in the Finn books. Where is Alperson? Where is you? How do I feel about this plot? Want to lift this more? I only recently got her, so you know, that's just... Are those? Ah, right. Spring you and you. Just gonna bring this just a little tad way. Bum, bum. And given that she's was one of the characters with the new damage type, I have actually used her. Well, I say that, it's more like I press recommend a team and then she gets auto deployed in because she is the new damage type. I think I did at one point dump EXP and stuff onto her. So I usually just dump all of my stuff whenever I remember onto whoever's the lowest level. It definitely ate up a good number of my EXP things when I first got her because she would have been level 1. I haven't focused any EXP things onto a single student in a long time. What the heck happened here? Oh, it's probably because you aren't stretching all the way to the back. You need to stretch all the way up here. Who was the last one I actually bothered throwing EXP at? I think I dumped a lot of resources into Kokona at one point because I noticed that she was in like every single team during raids. Or like the big... What are those big bosses? I just call them raids because they're basically raids. That I was like this because every time I click on the that's like I was hoping at first when they introduced the button for it that when you clicked onto clear teams that you could also filter by characters that you own, so that when you copy a team you can actually copy a team that you have all of the characters for. But you can't, which annoys me a little bit. It's like, if I don't want to think, let me just copy a team and like, look at this. There's all the meta characters here that you don't have. It was like, was it? At least the majority of the raids is like, it feels like Coconut is in every single team. Kisaki is in every single team. And then I think was it the Swimsuit Shirako is pretty much in every team. Like regardless of the armor type of the boss. I'll go with that. Where is this? I'm really hoping that at some point that they'll add the filter for only show parties of characters you own to the clear list, because that will make doing some of the content way less stressful. I really don't want to sit here and rebuild the team several hundred times until I find a team that happens to actually work. Why is that like that? Please don't be like that. Be like that. Yeah, you can copy and save teams, but copying a team and having holes in it doesn't really help. Like, especially when it's like sometimes I really feel like I'm missing a lot of like the very meta characters that actually handle the majority of the weight of the team. Like all the heavy lifting's done by the few meta characters you see in every single team that I don't have. Okay, I think all of this, the way I'm turning it now, I really need to have this all move with interpolation. I mean, you get to borrow one, right? Usually there's like 3 or 4 holes that I don't know what to fill with. Let's pull that in a little bit and then... Oh. Go like that. Alright, let's mess with this again. What do I do about this? Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Trade following. Well, it is, but that's the wrong shape. uh... la, you. Oh boy. I'll go with that. Alright, where are you? How do I feel about that? I'll roll that for now. Alright, where's the break? Alright, you. That's too aggressive. Pull you back in the way. Um, um, um. What do I want to do with this piece? I like that. Alright, what we're dealing with here. You. And And oh boy. Okay, I think that patches up most of what I've already done before, but I think I feel better about most. I haven't missed this part. Most of these parts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do I want to do here? What is happening here? You, this way. Hum. Oh Mm-hmm. Oh my. Guess they'll follow there. Come to the stream. That ain't it. Anyways, doing some XY mission here for VTuber Model. What is not feeling right here? I think we want to go... Be more bold there. How's that feel? Ugh. Could yank that across. Why does this feel very off? A bit that way. Where is GDDD? I want to go a little bit more this. Sure. Alright, then we want to grab you at the back. Go. Probably bring this a bit more than. Oh wait, this was supposed to be going more this. Oh, could yank this out a bit more. Going to grab you, bring you out significantly more than that. No way I can grab this and stretch it without doing anything weird to the inside here. That works. A little bit of that and a little bit less of that. How's that feel? That shading's on here, isn't it? Ah, that's a problem. I can't really bend it in a nice way to get that color back into where it should be. Okay, actually, more important bit is, does that matter? With the physics as it is, is this about where my max? That's about the max. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright, sure. If I want to fold that back in a little bit, I could do what, like this, maybe? That is gonna do something weird to this. What's this doing? Well, it's controlled by... Oh, I don't have any points here. So normally it's in line with... And right now it is not in line with that. Is that because I have squashed a part where I shouldn't have squashed it, actually? A little bit. Like that. pull this out a little bit more. I want this to be more out in here, so when it moves like that, it should go... Where is you? Alright, go like that. Alright, what's happening up here? Bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. What the heck did I do to this thing? Making these adjustments feel like I've definitely done something by mistake at some point. Let's go. More like this. This one is supposed to stick out a bit, so we'll just do it like that. What are you doing? It's not you. That means that is you. That feels okay. Alright, you in a bit, no, you also a bit. And the back piece, how's the back piece feel right now? I didn't bother moving this part, I didn't. You should be going something like and then we curl you back around the head. Somewhere around there. Okay, well, we'll go, if I keep missing a bit, that's never gonna end. That's a yike. Braid. Where is Braid? I'm going to lift. I'm going to push this out to better represent the shape of the head here. Then we want to grab you. We want to what did I do here? I actually pull more around or pull less. Either way, it should be closer to about here. Alright, I haven't missed the mask here. How do I deal with it? What's the best way to deal with this? Beep. Wait, is the eyebrow not? Huh? Did I not move the eyebrows at one point? Wait, where's... Turn hair off for a moment. We'll turn it down for a moment. Did I really want to do with the eyebrows? I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little bit more simple. Let me just copy that and then slap that. Oh, brow. I should be able to just push straight onto here, right? Ah, do that. Why, for fuck's sake. I should be able to take this and slap it straight onto here, shouldn't I? Without copying everything else, ideally. That's annoying. Doing that. That's different. This is just a quick change. I can just do it manually, but not ideal. I mean, honestly, does eyebrow doesn't matter very much. When it comes down to it, it's not visible 90% of the time. Okay, turn here back up. Alright, but regardless, that is the time I have for the day. So, I ended up just changing a whole bunch of things I already did today, so there was actually no real progress for the most part, apart from a little bit on the X, Y, both negative. There's still another corner to do, and then I need to figure out what the heck is happening to the ears. Are the ears running on... Where's the ears? Are the ears currently running on... They are also running on interpolation. I'll figure that out when it comes around to deal with that after all the hairs in motion in the correct ways in all the corners. So the goal, right, or at least the general direction right now is to get all the hair moving, get the ears into the right place, and then we'll slap some physics into the hair. Thinking about how exactly I want to do it, given how long some of the parts are. I don't want to change how I'm doing the way it hangs. Also, the way I've done it, I was supposed to cut down on the deformers, but realistically speaking, any piece of a shadow is going to need 2 deformers for the physics portion. So we'll see how that goes. Every other piece should be able to just run off blend shapes on the NXY deformer for the most part. I run the Z. Do I run the Z off? Do I run it off a parent or do I run it off a blend shape? Actually, wait, no, the Z just goes straight to the head because you just want to take the whole head at the same time. Then you just add physics to follow that. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of live 2D rigging. As said, more head things will happen, and then once all is done, we'll go to live testing with just the head portion as we work on the rest of it. So you want to see more of this, should be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all again next time.